Hello. Okay, that might have just stuck for a second. Welcome to this video. This is the last video of the 7-day series, Power of Your Personal Powers. I forgot what it was. Today I'm talking about the power of possibilities. And this is really cool because often we think we get like when we're working towards something or we wish we had something or something, we're kind of like on a path and we think sometimes that there's one way to get there. And this is so true with healthy eating or exercising. People are like, oh, well, if I want to have a fitter body, toned body, I need to go to the gym or do this. Or if I want to eat healthy, that means, oh my God, I got to deprive myself. When I go, this summer's here, right? Summer's coming. Oh, I sit on patios with my friends. I'll have to just have salad. What if I can never have a drink? All of these things, right? So it's kind of like narrow focused where it's like, if I want this, this is what I have to do. Or here's another really good one. I helped someone at one time completely change jobs and move into another country because that's what she wanted, but she was really thinking, I have to do things this way. This is what I got to do. This is what I got to be because of our age for women, right? I should own my own home. I should be doing this. I should stay in a job. I should be stable. All these shoulds, right? But yet the heart, what if your heart wants something else? Oh my God, I would love to start doing something I'm more passionate about. I would love to pursue that type of work, right? You have these things, but then you shut them down within you because you think, believe, have been told, we're programmed, and we are conditioned that things must be a certain way, or women of our age should, right? Like I am not living like most women my age. I went and lived in Bali for 9 months. I sold everything before I went, like except my car, and I did keep a couple things, like personal things, but I sold all the big stuff except my car, my bed, furniture, everything. Tons of books. I kept my Vitamix, so I did keep some very important things. And then I came back after 9 months, and then I had to kind of start over. And I'm living in a very small space right now because I also don't want a big place to take care of. I don't want to take care of a big yard on and on, but I have a beautiful yard, and I do live in a beautiful spot. But most people would be like, oh my God, how could you just give up so much? I've owned 3 condos, sold them, not all at once, I sold them. I have owned property and I have sold them. So I had that, I was married, had a child. So all of these things, I have kind of gone in those paths. But someone my age who's 58 right now would be like, how can you live the way you live? For one, thinking there's too much uncertainty. But really, I just chose to follow my heart and live in a way that I wanted to live and live with more freedom and live a life that feels good to me, which I think is so important. And so for this woman who was thinking, but I want something different, I said, you know what? You're just thinking you have to be a certain way because of what society tells us, your family tells us, because we're a certain age. That's not true. What do you really want? What would you love? Be open to possibilities. Be open to possibilities and opportunities. When we are programmed and conditioned, like we all have been, raised a certain way too, right? Absolutely. Thinking a woman of my age or a woman must, or this and that, right? All these restrictions. You get like blinders on. So you don't really see what's outside of that or what could be possible. You miss opportunities that could be coming your way. We all know things like this, right? But when you open up, take the blinders off, and you open up to possibilities, you then begin to see, oh my God, I never even thought of that over there. Wow, look at this. There's opportunities over here. So with that client that I worked for, oh, you bet her life changed. Amazing. Opportunities just started opening up and possibilities. And she found a job she absolutely loved. Found a job in a city that was very, very cool. She made the move. She lives in Europe, and she made the move and absolutely loved it. It was such an amazing opportunity and a life experience. Letting go of what she thought she should be doing in society and a family and all this stuff. Not seeing there would be another way. But then once you remove that, you open up to possibilities and go, you know what? I'm going to just think about what do I really want? And not have this right? And the thing is, though, I would say don't talk to other people right away because, boy, our family, friends and stuff like to say, right? Oh, that's not really possible. You think so? I heard so-and-so tried that and it didn't work. So-and-so tried that and it didn't work. So let's just keep it quiet for a little while, right? Because they love you. They just want to protect you, but they're going to always share the bad things. You know, like when you've been pregnant, what do you hear all the time? Pregnancy story, birth stories. Oh my God, so-and-so had a birth and it was hell. It was terrible. It was this many hours. And you're like, I don't want to hear those things, but people are going to tell you. When I wanted to move to Vancouver Island from Edmonton, Alberta, if anybody knows, a prairie state, not by any ocean or anything. And I really wanted to move to the West Coast and be by the ocean, have no brutal winters. I wanted a place that was green all the time. And I chose this Vancouver Island, warmest place in Canada, supposedly. People, oh, you're going to hate it. It rains all the time there. Oh, it's so expensive. There's no jobs. Excuse me. I think I need water. Oh, I just came back from a walk and so I think I'm dehydrated. Anyways, we hear all the things we don't really want to hear. And then what happens is when you once felt very positive and open to all the possibilities, your world begins to close in again. So try not to listen to other people that don't support, in that way. So what do you desire? Now, I want you to be open to possibilities. And here's some statements you can say. It's pretty cool when you play this game. It's totally possible that. It's totally possible that in 1 year, I could win the lotto, because, if you buy lotto tickets, right? I could win the lotto and I could be a millionaire in 1 year. Absolutely. It's totally possible. Don't go into but, stop it, right? It's totally possible that a man could come in my life and him be like, oh my God, I never, because I don't have, not looking at all, but it's totally possible that an amazing man could come into my life. He could own a house in Hawaii and I could be living in Hawaii next year. Like, it's totally possible. Our life can change so fast. But if we have the blinders open, if we're not looking for opportunities or possibilities, if we're not open to possibilities and opportunities, we won't see them. They won't be there for us and we will miss them. And we will stay in this direction that we think we should be in or have to stay in, or that people tell us we should be in, right? So that's what this power of possibilities is so amazing. It's totally possible that. Play that game with yourself. It's totally possible that I could buy a scratch ticket and win $100,000 and I could buy a new car. It's totally and take a trip. It's totally possible. It's totally possible that I could hear about an amazing job opportunity through friends or something and be hired and have a completely different job that I absolutely love. It's totally possible, right? It's totally possible. So start being open to possibilities. Believe there's possibilities and opportunities out there always. Start to focus more on that. And remember, if you have something you want to change in your life and you want to do, try not telling too many people because you don't want their opinions, programming, conditions, all of that coming in on you because you will start to lose your energy for it. So that is the harder part, is staying up in that it's totally possible. This can really happen for me. I am now choosing that, right? And so when you go about thinking for health or exercise or getting healthier, losing weight, eating better, whatever, notice the thoughts that come up. Like, what negative things do you tend to say about it? Because if you haven't achieved it or you're procrastinating, not doing it, you obviously have negative beliefs about it. So you want to see what those are and then go, well, I can choose something different. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. The past is over. It's now totally possible that. It's totally possible that I'm going to join a program and feel so motivated and be so excited that I'm going to love the food I eat, have amazing recipes, great support in the community, lots of women working on the same thing, and I'll lose the weight or I'll gain so much health, vitality, learn to love myself, feel awesome, and move forward from that, right? It's totally possible. You never know what's possible. Why not start focusing on the amazing things that can happen instead of talking about all the ways it could fail or believing that it can't even happen for you? It's your choice, really. You get to live each day choosing where your focus is going to be. So why not have your focus on what you want to create and on being open? And even if you don't know what that is, I'm open to possibilities. I'm open to seeing something that's going to catch my attention and go, that's it. That's really what I want. But you need to be open. You need to be out there. You need to be aware. You need to be open to possibilities. You never know what can happen. So I hope you enjoyed these 7 videos. They're all in this Facebook group. So you can scroll through and see them there. I think there's a button under the header of the Facebook group where it says videos or media, and check that out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of this. Put a like, give me a love, put a comment so that I know you watched the replay. If you're on YouTube too, let me know what you think. And also, I have a YouTube channel, Diana Marchand. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos up there. And I also have, so for YouTube, I'm on Facebook, Women Creating Healthy Lives, my Facebook group for women over 40. Come and join me there. If you want to contact me, feel free. I have 2 new programs coming up. I also have various ways for you to work with me one-on-one. I have something for everybody at all price ranges, okay? So feel free to reach out to me, Diana Marchand on Facebook, or go to my website, dianamarchand.com, and under contact, you can see how to contact me. I will be happy to speak with you. Have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.